what is up, my lovelies? My lips are still purple and I'm wearing my writing shirt today because we're going to talk about writing things. Surprise, surprise! This is going to be a really vloggy, opinionated, freeform kind of video talking about flow of writing and your characters especially. Everybody has a little bit of a different writing style, so this is just going to be like the way that I do things and in defense of the way that myself and some other people treat our characters in the way that we write. Lately I have been seeing a lot of advice from other writers on YouTube that write in a very plottery way. A plotter obviously is someone who plots everything out, and some people do it very meticulously. So when they get to the writing portion of the event, they know exactly what they're doing and really don't deviate very much from it. However, if you are a pantser like me, or perhaps a plantser, as I might sometimes be called because I do plan minor aspects of my book, a lot of the surprises come when you are actually writing. And let's be honest, it can often feel highly discouraging when you ask for advice from other writers here on YouTube who are much more of planners than you, and they tell you that the way you're doing things is stupid, or the question that you asked is dumb because you should have a plan that would answer that question. Where I see this coming up a lot is with characters. When I write my stories, I know only a very small amount about the characters. Oftentimes, characters will appear that I had no idea were even going to be in my story. And a lot of times they'll even end up becoming important characters. I really love that kind of thing. It's like meeting new friends. It's part of the exciting adventure and the flow for me. Writing for me has a lot of flow. It's like a river, it bends and turns, and I don't know what's going to be around that next turn. I have a vague idea, I know where I'm headed, but each bend and turn is a surprise, and I like it, and it works for me, and if it works for you too, hey ho, you've come to the right video. I'm not calling you a hoe, that just rhymed. Anyway, oftentimes I hear people saying things like, my characters won't behave, or my characters are doing something unexpected, and they will try to relate to these plotters being like, hey, my characters did something unexpected, isn't that cool? And I've seen them shot down by these people who plot their books so meticulously, saying, no, it's not cool, you should have seen that coming because you should have plotted better, it's not your character, it's you, it's in your head, stop thinking about it that way. Now, yeah, it is my head, it is my brain, it is my imagination. In the fanfiction I'm writing right now, it's all original characters, it's just set in the Mass Effect universe. There's a character called Ray, who I thought was going to be one way, and she was not. And it surprised me because I was not expecting Ray to be the way that she was, but my brain, my subconscious knew that it was better for the story if Ray was this way versus the way that I had been thinking she was going to be. So it's both. It's Ray surprising me and me finding out who she really is, and obviously my writer brain knowing what to do to make the story better. But honestly, it's much more fun and feels more honest to say that Ray showed me who she was, because as I was writing, it came as a complete surprise to me. And I know a lot of you out there feel the same way, and it can be a little bit saddening and discouraging to see authors on YouTube that you look up to saying that the way you're doing it is the wrong way. Because there's not a wrong way to write. There's not. If you are getting words on the page, if you are practicing all the time, if you are improving, if you are writing, you're doing it correctly. My way with the super flowing, changing, never know what to expect is not gonna work for certain other people. I bet you if some of these plotters tried to sit down and do it my way, they would be so frustrated and couldn't do it. Just like if I sat down and tried to plot everything out meticulously before the story began, I would be so frustrated and I couldn't do it. You have to find the amount of planning that's right for you, and I say if your characters are talking to you, if they're doing something unexpected, if your story is taking a turn that you totally didn't plan, embrace it. It might just be your brain saying, hey, this is better for the story, but it's a lot more fun to think of your characters getting out there and surprising the heck out of you. So there you go, this was my flowing kind of random vlog in defense of the flowing kind of random writing technique that I use. Yeah! What do you guys think? Are you a plotter? Are you a pantser? Are you some combination thereof? Do your characters talk to you, or do you think that's a load of hooey? Comment below and let me know. Just remember, please be nice to each other in the comments. Don't make me separate you. I will do it. I have a crown around here somewhere. And I will put it on and go all boss bitch on that comment feed, so you have been warned. Remember everyone that I post new videos Mondays and Fridays. We do all kinds of fun stuff around here, so feel free to tune in. All of my social media are down in the doobly-doo, so go check that out if you so choose. And I will see you all again next time with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. Bye!